You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. Hey there, everybody. Welcome. We all know what we tuning in for, baby. This is going to be a good one. We all tuning in because we got some problems going on in our Black community, especially when it comes to supporting one another at that time. I don't understand why we get so catty about certain things, but when it's serious business, I don't know why our Black community do not support. That's about the most stupid, ratchetest thing I think I've ever heard of. It absolutely makes no damn sense. I'm gonna go ahead. I see the link for StreamYard is already there. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome to Saiddit Queen. Respect. Hey, Gotten. Gotten say hey 6'2". Hey, Gotten, how you doing? Thank you. Welcome. Jug, don't forget to grab your memberships, exclusive content, upcoming events. You can also call in. If you need to call in so that we can continue this conversation, guess what? You can also call in. I'm going to go back over when we first talked about this story. I think I brought this conversation up on Friday or Saturday. The problem with it was I think I got so full off of this one, off of here until honestly, I just didn't have anything else to say. So without further ado, I'm going to pull up what we're here to talk about. And I don't know if anybody have heard the story of Anton Massey, but if you haven't, you gonna hear about it today. So let me cancel this. Let me bring up Anton. Let's move him over. Yes. Where did I take him at? Right there. We're going to go back so that I could be fair to the knuckleheads that didn't tune in Saturday when I brought this up. So I'm going to take it back to the beginning. Anton Massey escaped, but per him, he was let out of jail. He's been sitting in Orleans Parish Jail for Lord knows how long, and he's pleading his innocence. He's saying that the only reason why he left the jail is because he had to prove that he's not guilty, that he don't even have a reason to be in there. So we're going to listen in to his story and find out exactly what he has to say, and then we're going to talk about it. I want to find the best one. Shameful.
One of the ones that was let out of the GC. What I want to talk about today is as far as why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Okay, but before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center. All right, St. Tammany Jail here, man. St. Tammany Parish. There's 2 different parishes, Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay, today what I want to talk about is that I was on second-degree kidnapping, second-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery involving strangulation, domestic abuse, battery, violation of protective order, right? On this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child. She's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit saying all allegations against me is false. You remember, all allegations against me is false. I was nowhere around her or none of that during the timing of the date, which was November the 10th of 2024. Okay, so I was in Saiddit, right, and I was on a regular domestic charge, right. So they put a parole hold on me because I was on a domestic charge. So with that being said, is that once that occurred, and the charges was refused or whatever, they shipped me to Orleans Parish where I had more open charges. It was the theft of a motor vehicle and the domestic abuse, battery, involving strangulation. So once I got in Orleans Parish jail, all right, I have from the district attorney's office, this woman who they say that I initially raped in another parish and in Orleans Parish, is the same woman here. It's not different females, it's the same grown woman, not a child, a grown woman. Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. I'm about to show you how the system is corrupted. Okay, she did this, right? Saying all allegations against me is false. And she even saying it, you know, she let her know the truth that I never did this to her. I never hit her. I was nowhere around her, nothing. She got mad and thought that I was dealing with another woman. That's why she did what she did to me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, once I got into Orleans Parish, I was there for like a month or something like that. Okay, a lot went on as that time progressed. Okay, if you was an innocent person and you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louisiana have the highest incarceration rate in the world for putting black people away. Yes, at the end of the day, in my younger life, I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was young. My daddy got killed when I was 7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying? But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person today. That is not who I am. I have a 3-year-old son. I have an 18-year-old daughter that graduated yesterday, supposed to be. At the end of the day, that people don't understand that they see that I'm armed and dangerous. I have a heart. People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person. So I'm asking for help from the world, from Meek Mills, Lil Wayne, Young Boy, Donald Trump. I'm asking for these people. I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer to prove my innocence while I was in Orleans Parish jail. They said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out. My name is Antoine Massey. The guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy, how could I threaten you with a shank? If you can't come around me, you're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you. Because if they just let you on the till, you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that in that nature. So how can I threaten you to jail you? And why you didn't notify the people, the police, that if I did threaten you, you never did that. Like, you flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that from the straight tattoos in my face and things of that nature, of course they're going to believe Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that. But that's another subject. Orleans Parish is one of the corruptedest jails. That in St. Tammany Parish is the corruptedest jails in the state of Louisiana. Why was I even incarcerated with a woman saying that this never happened? This is this woman's name. This is the charge, domestic abuse violation. This is about the shit in St. Tammany. Why would I, in Orleans Parish, why was I even in jail? That's what I'm trying to show y'all. That's why I left the jail. And they have a lot more brothers that's innocent, just like me, that's trying to prove their innocence. That's why they ran. Jason Williams, the sheriff, Susan Hudson, these people are corrupted. These people was talking to St. Tammany and telling St. Tammany they gonna sentence me behind this, and telling St. Tammany if they can't give me, St. Tammany gonna get me. You see what I'm saying? Behind a woman that's a grown adult that never stated that I ever raped her. They have a detective that's over the case, that's trying to pursue charges on me because of my prior history. Who I was in the past is not who I am today. So I'm asking for the media. I don't even have a lawyer to help me. I'm asking for help. That's why I ran.
Turn your ideas into video with AI. Add your branding, customize your subtitles.
You feel me? I'm a grown man. I have kids. I have a mother. I have a baby mother, a child, my children mother. Like it's a lot going on. And that's why I ran. I need help. You feel what I'm saying? Orleans Parish and St. Tammany is one of the corruptest parishes in the world. And I'm asking for help. It's a lot of corruption. It's jiggins, all type of stuff going on, and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing in the state of Louisiana. This is something that needs to go under a federal investigation. What's going on? How they handling cases? Why Antoine Massey was in jail if the woman, the victim, the grown woman, not a child, the grown woman stated that he never raped her. He never beat her. He was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the date right here. This is the drop form from the district attorney office. This woman went did this. I didn't do this. Look, it's legally dated. So I'm asking, please, for help. Young Boy, Meek Mills, people, LBL, you know what I'm saying? People that been through the system that know it's corrupt. Lil Wayne, Donald Trump, please, I'm asking for help. You know what I'm saying? When I get back in custody, I'm asking y'all, please, to come and help. You feel what I'm saying? I'm asking the world. I'm letting y'all know I'm not a raper, man. I'm not, none of that. None of that. I'm a good person. I am a father that want to be in my children's life. You know what I'm saying? I want to let the younger youth know that going down the route of trying to be a street person is not the route. That's what type of person I am. Yes, I was lied on. They made certain lie on me. All the guys they picked me for him to lie on. I'm not saying Sterling a bad guy, but why did you pick me to lie on, bro? It's bigger than Sterling. I don't know why they picked me for him to lie on, but I never threatened Sterling ever. How could I threaten Sterling or hurt Sterling? He cannot come on and sit with me without a deputy being present. My name is Antoine Massey. I'm asking for help. I was one of the ones that was let out Orleans Parish Jail on May the 16th or May the 15th, 2025. So please, Meek Mills, Donald Trump, Lil Wayne, please help me. Lil Wayne, this is Big Antoine's son that's talking right now. I'm Lil Antoine. I was in your mama wedding when she married Rabbit. I was the ring boy, Lil Wayne. Please help me, bro.
How do you take 20,000 children in the middle of New York City without anybody seeing?
You feel me? I'm a grown man. I have kids. Let out OGC. What I want to talk about today is I'm one of the ones that was let out OGC.
I wonder why he was let out. Because if he's saying that he was let out, I wonder who really let him out. Because I see one thing about a girlfriend. Because we're gonna tackle that one. I wonder who would have let them out, because clearly they got enough leverage to leave. Because somebody had to see all of them leaving. So they probably was let out because they have nothing else to hold them down. There was no kind of reports that anybody was in handcuffs. I didn't hear anything like that. So I'm gonna safely assume that somebody did let him out. Somebody let him out of there. And I wonder who let him out. I wonder why they let him out. See, that's the question right there. I wonder who let them out, wonder why they let them out. That means to me, it's some people in there, employees, that knows there's some corruption going on. It's employees there that know that there are innocent people that's behind bars in Parish or in Orleans Parish Jail. So before I even finish playing, I'm just wondering, because it's so weird that it ain't that many reports out here. The only reports that we're really getting, think about this. The only reports that we're getting is everybody on social media circulating. News, YouTube, y'all ain't getting a damn thing either. And I wonder why there's no one in the news. See, I could have went so many different ways in this right here, but I want to start right here first. I wonder why there's no news reportings letting us know that the feds has decided to do some digging and some investigation into that jail. I wonder why that hasn't been reported yet. I mean, I would kind of ease my mind a little bit if I at least hear that. It's like this man come and drop a bombshell. Bah! He dropped it just like that. And it looked like the only feet on the ground is all us spectators. All of us spectators that's wishing him a safe recovery, because I'm going to pray for him. I'm wishing him a safe recovery back where he's supposed to be at until we can prove that he shouldn't be there at all. And before I skip that, if Benjamin Crump isn't involved, don't take it to Benjamin Crump. Because for me, I feel like I should have been seeing anything from any kind of national activist, at least looking into the fact that this boy is on the run and trying to prove that he's innocent. So there's no NAACP, there's no Sharpton. Hey, goddamn, Jesse, where you at, Jesse Jackson? I mean, what y'all do? Go in incognito when we looking for y'all, when we need for real help. This the time that I feel like all those big activists should be rallying together to say, wait a minute, we might not be able to pinpoint all the jails, but we could pinpoint this jail. And maybe we should start getting some questions. Because I know if the right activists do anything on his social media platform, use your platform. If any one of these activists decided to use their platform, let's say the jail don't give them an answer. Let's say the jail still covering up, because this young man is not lying. He's not lying because they even lied on me. He's not lying. But I want to know, where's the activist to even drop a bombshell to say, oh, the jail won't give us nothing. Oh, y'all won't give us nothing. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do as an activist. See, when I get big like this, because I'm going to get there. When I get big, I'm going to call all claw dogs, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, search the internet for every family member you can find. Search this internet. I want y'all to drop a post. I want you to drop a video. I want you to drop everything on this particular jail. And if you got a family member sitting in Orleans Parish Jail, I want you to message me. If they really wanted to find out if this young man is telling the truth, the least we could do is find out if he's telling the truth before they catch him and kill him. And I'm wondering why the men that you've caught, why have we not heard anything? It's cover up. It is outright cover up. Wait until I figure out where I'm really going to go with this. Because I'm going to ride this case. I'm going to ride this case so hard, he going to think I'm his attorney. I'm going to ride this case so hard, y'all going to say, damn, she told us Carmelo Anthony was innocent. She told us from day one Carmelo Anthony was innocent. She told me they trying to shut down Job Corps and the funding because they know they taking the food out of black communities because they already consider black people to be poor. They already know black people don't stick together. They already know black people is the most segregated race in our country. We are separated. We don't stand for each other. We don't give a damn about each other unless it's something stupid. We always want to do stupid. We always want to we want to do dumb. We want to come on social media as a black man and talk about how the black women ain't this and the black women ain't that and the and then you got the women come on damn social media. They want to take their little stinking asses over to Kendra G. Man, Urban done used some Kendra G lines. Urban, y'all know, or some man Urban. It might be Urbina, Urbada, no, I think he's a man. I'm not sure. Maybe Urbana, Urban. Yeah, him. Then went over there to Kendra G. Done heard Kendra G girls over there knowing good and goddamn well they ain't never seen nobody make over $20,000 a year. I want a man that makes 6 figures. I want a man that makes 7 figures. Now you got an old sassy cat using that line. Then when they say that, they want a man that I say, show me 5 women in your life that told you that. Little sassy ass. I can't stand sassy cats. Urban, Bina, whatever the name was. I don't know, glasses. Anyway, I'll tell y'all about that one another day. I'll go visit them soon, y'all. Maybe I'll stream record on their line or something like that. And I'll let y'all see what they about to do to me because they be tearing my ass up. But back to the story. Because we definitely don't pour together. Because if they poured any kind of sense on me, they'll know you should let me stream. Because I'm going to be the one to bring you through the algorithm or I'm going to leave you sitting down and they'll be seated. I think I'll be benching those channels. I take them back to channels because when they rock with me, they call houses. Y'all will figure out what I'm talking about. I like to get off the subject, get back on. Be glad I got off the subject because if I keep on with this young man right here, I'm going to get mad. I'm going to get angry. I'm going to get pissed off because I got a bigger problem. I got a bigger problem than the corrupted ass cops. I got a problem so big, y'all ain't going to believe how big this problem is. This problem is so damn big until all we got is mouth problems, if y'all ain't noticed, because we really don't fight for each other. We really don't stand up for each other. We really are the race that we like crabs in the bucket. We like claws. We'll claw you back down in a minute. It makes no sense to me. See, we've seen this video already. And I'm going to still commentate on this video. It depends on how my mind runs. And I'm only 30 minutes into this. Y'all know I'm a chatterbox. All I do is get me a sip of Kool-Aid and then I go for round 50. I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you. It's some things that I truly don't understand. It's things that I don't understand. Things such as, why in the comments on Instagram, we're going to get there, but I want to brush y'all ahead. Why I see so many comments of the same black men that be in and out of jails and prisons, why they making a joke out of this? Why is it funny? I want to know from any black man. I want to know from any black man out there that thought it was funny. I'm going to call those dogs. Whichever black man, I ain't have to call white man because I'm excluding them for a second. I want to know if there's any black men out there that thought this was funny. I wonder would they come and take a seat at the stand with me. Yeah, I said at the stand. I want you to get on stand. I wonder if there's anybody that's bold enough if I call that order out. If you laughed at this young man and you thought anything about him was funny, I don't care about his tattoos either. I got tattoos. I got quite a few tattoos, and I think I wear them sexy well. So I want to know, why is it that we can have tattoos where we want them at, but when you put it in your face, that change your whole appearance, that change your whole lifestyle, that makes you the worst person in the world, that makes you not be a man anymore? I mean, because I want to know, why is he getting judged for his tattoos? I mean, how could y'all judge him for his tattoos? Y'all got a president sitting there with a bunch of felonies on his back. Y'all ain't ask him to move that monkey. And the whole world get to see what he did. It's a lot of people don't know this young man didn't even decide to even listen to the video because I just got a piece of it too. That's why I'm pissed. But I do have a question for you. The question that I have for you is, why does his tattoos make somebody want to joke on him? Why is the comments anything about tattoos when he's telling you he's incarcerated and he has absolutely no business being there? I'm trying to understand, why is it that this man is being judged because of his hair? I want to understand, why is it that why actually is it funny? Black men. I want to know black men that thought it was funny. And yes, I am going to go over there because I'm gonna call y'all out because I want to know, why was it funny for you all to be sitting on social media typing anything? And I'm pretty sure if we pulled your record, you got a lengthy one. I want to know, why did our black men decide that they should target him instead of miss the whole point? And the reason why I'm targeting black men, because this is a black man situation. This is a black man problem. I don't have to include the white woman. I don't have to include the white man. And I don't have to include the black woman that sits above all of them. I want to know, why is it that black men aren't taking this more important than still Twitter fingering social media? I mean, I'm just trying to understand, because I passed through YouTube streets and I want to know, why don't we have a bunch of reactions to this? Now, I can see what they're not understanding is, this is where you go to thumping people in the head. Because see, what y'all do is y'all talk about women this and women that and but this black man right here trying to tell y'all where a lot of y'all black ass men at, the ones that's probably not taking care of their kids. Therefore, those black moms are putting child support out and trying to get food stamps. Because listen, all we got to do is just look at the Orleans Parish Jail. A lot of the black men over there, but we ain't gonna hold them responsible. So I want to know, why isn't more people doing a reaction to this? Isn't this a black man issue, or this is not for a black man? So at this point, yet again, I'm wondering, is this a black woman issue? I want to know, how can you blame us for this situation? Because what he's saying to you is, we can skip a whole lot of things, but everybody need to listen to the small black print in there. He said there's hundreds more of us in there. So if there's hundreds more of us in there, then where are their children? Where are their children's mom? And how are those kids being taken care of? Because those other innocent men are in there. So if y'all know it's innocent men in there, I want to know, why is there no more innocent black men with their boots on the ground trying to figure out what's going on with him? And then all the other hundreds of them, y'all giving me a headache. See, this is where, if anybody had any common sense, they'll clip this. Y'all on social media rooting and ranting about Al Sharpton and his woman. Y'all over there worrying about Cardi B and all of these people over there with their man, and all of them broke up. Y'all worry about so many other things. Y'all put black women out on the streets on YouTube. But I'm wondering why somebody smart with some common sense ain't saying, you know what? Man, we need to rally behind this man, because he did say there are innocent men in there. And if we can't do nothing else, we can at least get the answer. We can at least make them know, explain to us, is this man telling the truth? He's escaped his life. He's on the run. Do y'all not understand what type of bullet is on this man's head? The bullet is on his head because he's advised to take him down any way means. The bullet is further on his head because when he get back in there, what do you think they're going to do to him to keep him quiet? I mean, be for real. But where are all these positive black men on here? Where's those conversations? Chaotic truth. You too. This the time where we should be talking. This the time. Hey, chaotic. If you want to do something, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do for chaotic. I'm gonna act chaotic and I'll tell chaotic something. Matter of fact, I'm gonna act chaotic now. Wonder how this gonna go down. Oh, y'all ain't never seen a live like this before? It's okay. I just thought about this. I'll change that to 3. Hey, Chaotic Truth. This is Queen. How you doing? I got a quick question for you, Chaotic. It's so chaotic over there at your house. Can you do me a favor? Can you maybe light any kind of fire and maybe ask those white men in there? Is there white and black men in the Orleans Parish jail? Is there any white and black men, maybe white men over there that's maybe doing things to our black men, but like, holding them in there and they're not supposed to be there, something like that? Or do you have any of those humble black men that want to get on here and maybe stand for this man, plead for his innocence, go toe-to-toe with those white men, and those white men go toe-to-toe with those black men, and see what kind of chaotic truth you can get out of that? Listen, this is nobody but the Queen. Hit me back on the short with your answer. See you soon. So Chaotic Truth. Chaotic Truth is a channel. And y'all go and look them up. And when y'all get over there, say Queen sent me over there, because I don't care about all of that. Y'all go over there to Chaotic Truth. And I want y'all to see what Chaotic Truth stand for. They go over there and they fight tooth and nail about what the black Igor did, tooth and nail about the white actor, what he did. I mean, they talk tooth and nail about that. But you know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering over there on Chaotic Truth. That's the name of the channel. I wonder over there on Chaotic Truth. I wonder, are they talking about that? I wonder. I got to stop by and see. And maybe I got to ask him. Because that seemed like that would be a fight for them to fight against. That seemed like, yes, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go and see what's going on. Because doesn't that thing sound chaotic to me? I'm gonna send that little message over there to Chaotic. Of course, Chaotic is going to read that message. You don't know Chaotic. Chaotic going to read that message. Why is Chaotic going to read that message? Because it came from the Queen, man. I like Chaotic. Listen, anytime you want a chaotic life, take it over there. But this conversation right here, I feel this conversation need to be over there as well. This young man right here, think about it. He'll put his whole life on the line. He'll risk being killed and put paperwork up and say he innocent. You think he had enough time to Igor rig those papers? He didn't Igor rig those papers. This man is outright begging for help. I'm not saying the fella is some kin to what's the little man name? Y'all know the big Lil Wayne. But he kind of, whether he's some kin or not, they look like family. Hey, up in that town, I'm telling you what I see, not what I heard. At the end of the day, I'm looking at this man and he looking like Lil Wayne. He just bright skinned. He kind of reminds me of Lil Wayne, and he called Lil Wayne name out. I mean, goddamn, New Orleans ain't that. Hey, it ain't but so big. And at the end of the day, you mean to tell me nobody will even stop to think? I mean, open up your minds. You can pinpoint where this man is saying that there's hundreds of men in there that shouldn't be in there. He's literally, oh my God, it kind of turned my stomach just to even think about. He's literally on the run. Like he don't know This man don't know that he honestly, he just changed the whole game. Why? Being Latin did it, used to record himself, and then send him over here to y'all dumbass presidents, minus Obama. Yeah, because Michelle is a Capricorn just like I. He would risk his whole life. He would risk his whole. This man is on the run. Y'all not understanding. The orders to take him down is by any means possible. And there's no activist that decided to step in. Y'all just don't hear me. I ain't joking. Boy, I wish I had the money to fight the way I used to. I mean, back there, I'll jump on the plane on you in a minute. I would jump on the plane to get there. I wouldn't even know. I swear to God, I wouldn't even know where to go. But I tell y'all what I would do. If I could, I promise you, I would jump. I'll get on the plane and go at least get a hotel there around that place. And I promise you, I'll stake it out till I can't stake no more. Because that's this right here. It just sends so many chills up my spine because this, y'all don't understand. This man is on the run. The orders are to take him down by any means possible. And I just don't understand why haven't an activist stepped in to protect him, whether he's telling the truth or not. It does open the door for question. And if they care about his life, like, why not step in? Like somebody, even listen, even if they step in just to bring him in. And that's what I should start. I should start something for him. Step in just to bring him in and watch him. I'm calling for an activist to step in just to bring him in. I'm literally calling for an activist to step in. See, at this point, me just pleading that I feel that this man is saying something and nobody really taking him serious. I don't care if he telling the truth, if he not. Still look at the fact that he's breathing right now. Right now he's breathing. And I just feel an activist need to step in to bring him in. I'm calling for any activist to step in just to bring him in. Because if anything happens to him and he is telling the truth, and this video get out, I'm going to shame face every activist that's acting like they're putting their heart, their body, and their soul on the line to save their own. Because had that been Bob up there, and Bob is pleading, his family would even be rallying with protest, even if not just in front of the jail, to keep continuing to bring the awareness. And don't stop. That's when boots got to be on the ground. I'm honestly calling for an activist to step in to bring him in. Step in to bring him in. Even if it's just to bring him in to make sure he get in alive. He didn't hurt anybody. But the order's on him because right now he is a fugitive. The order is on him to bring him in by whatever means. Even though they say the other one is more dangerous than him. So I want to know, are there any activists out there that are even considering looking into these allegations? I feel like an activist honestly needs to step in just to bring him in.
What I want to talk about today is as far as why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Okay, but before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center. All right, St. Tammany Jail here in St. Tammany Parish. There's 2 different parishes, Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay, today what I want to talk about is that I was on 2nd-degree kidnapping, 2nd-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery involving strangulation, domestic abuse, battery, violation of protective order, right? On this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child.
I'm wondering who would have given him, how did he get this in his hands? And that means, wait a minute. This go deeper than the jail. Because that had to go through the state attorney's office. Because the jail can't sign off on stuff like that. So they're not just corrupt in the jail. Oh my goodness. Y'all better wake up over there. If wait a minute, it just hit me. If he got this paperwork, and this paperwork came from the state attorney's office, we got a problem here. The problem that I'm hearing here is it goes outside the jail. You got to be kidding me. Because where would he have gotten this from?
Violation of protective order, right? On this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child. She's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit saying all allegations against me is false. You remember, all allegations against me is false. I was nowhere around her or none of that.
I've recently come to learn that a lot of founders and marketers don't quite know how to look up their competitors' marketing strategies. I personally like using this.
During the timing of the date, which was November the 10th of 2024, okay? So I was in St. Tammany, right? And I was on a regular domestic charge, right? So they put a parole hold on me because I was on a domestic charge. So with that being said is that once that occurred, and the charges was refused or whatever, they shipped me to Orleans Parish where I had more open charges. It was the theft of a motor vehicle and the domestic abuse, battery, involving strangulation. So once I got in Orleans Parish jail, all right, I have from the district attorney's office. This woman who they say that I initially raped in another parish and in all these parishes, the same woman here. It's not different females, it's the same grown woman, not a child, a grown woman. Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. I'm about to show you how the system is corrupted. Okay, she did this, right? Saying all allegations against me is false. And she even saying it, you know, she let her know the truth that I never did this to her. I never hit her. I was nowhere around her, nothing. She got mad and thought that I was dealing with another woman. That's why she did what she did to me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, once I got into Orleans Parish, I was there for like, what, a month or something like that. Okay, a lot went on as that time progressed. Okay, if you was an innocent person and you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on, that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louisiana have the highest incarceration rate in the world for putting black people away. Yes, at the end of the day, in my younger life, I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was young. My daddy got killed when I was 7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying? But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person.
New Orleans has the highest rate in arrest in the world. And with this young man coming out, you telling me an activist have not stepped in yet from no community? The first red flag is we know that they could take this young man. Listen, I can't get past that. We know that they could take this young man down by any means necessary. But what if we sit back and allow that to happen and come to find out he's telling the truth? I even seen a lot of the comments. The next red flag, he got the paperwork from the district attorney. So if he got the paperwork from the district attorney, who in the district attorney didn't know that that young man was still incarcerated? And you mean to tell me I need to talk to his family too, because I want to know who was being an activist for him on the other side. Because I've never heard this story. Did the family even fight? Well, I don't know. But we're going to take a look, because I think the mom did some speaking. But I have so many questions.
Today, that is not who I am. I have a 3-year-old son. I have an 18-year-old daughter that graduated yesterday, supposed to be. At the end of the day, that people don't understand that they see that I'm armed and dangerous. I have a heart.
That is a free abundance masterclass where you personally destroy.
People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person. So I'm asking for help from the world, from Meek Mills, Lil Wayne, Young Boy, Donald Trump. I'm asking for these people. I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer.
But I'm lost. How did he get these papers that nobody else was able to produce? Man, y'all not understanding that it, to me, and I read the comment, Clue Studio said, I'm going to let you see. He said, can I have 3 wishes? So I guess he probably was talking about my do-rag, my Durban. Yeah, this is called, I'm gonna call this a Durban. I feel like somebody got their wishes. I feel like somebody got their wishes. So to say something like that, yeah, you can get your 3 wishes, because I'm going to wish that he make it in safely. I took one of your wishes. And one of the wishes for him was he needed to get out and tell what's going on. And he did that. And he's doing that. And if I was able to support him more than what I could support him, I promise you I would. And I'm going to figure out how I can. I'm going to definitely figure out. I'm going to ask the Lord to show me how I can. That's a wish. I would like to go and be able to support him. But I would also like for someone that's a strong activist to step in just to take him in. Step in to take him in. Because I want him to make it back in, because he's already told his truth. He told it. He told it. See, that's what you did, baby. You already put it out there in the air. Now it's time for you to ask the Lord. Just ask him. Just say, my Heavenly Father, I come to you as humble as I know how. Just tell him that you give him anything. All you want to do right now is just be able to safely just walk in the room. All you got to do is just ask him, and he'll give it to you. Just ask him to just walk in the room.
Prove my innocence while I was in Orleans Parish jail. They said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out. My name is Antoine Massey. The guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy, how could I threaten you with a shank? If you can't come around me, you're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you. Because if they just let you on the till, you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that nature. So how can I threaten you to jail you? And why you didn't notify the people, the police, that if I did threaten you, you never did that. Like, you flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that from the straight
I want to know if Sterling lied on him. Like, what would make Sterling even get involved in even lie? Like, he just said Sterling straight up lied on him. But Sterling can't come in the room without a guard.
By the people, the police, that if I did threaten you, you never did that. Like, you flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that from the straight tattoos in my face and things of that nature, of course they're going to believe Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that. But that's another subject. Orleans Parish is one of the corruptedest jails. That in St. Tammany Parish.
I'm asking to be able to go and support him. I'm asking to be able to find somewhere to stay over in New Orleans and support him. I'm literally willing to do that. I'm willing to even, I'm honestly, I'm willing to even request super chat to get me over there. I think that might be a good idea. I'm going to request super chat. And I just took the third wish. So I can put you down, Clue. I'm gonna put Clue down because I just took his other wish. So I think I'm gonna come up with something where I can request super chat, but I'm requesting it for a good reason. Of course, I'm requesting super chat because I want to be able to go over to New Orleans. I'm asking if he make it, when he make it back in safely, when he make it back in safely, I'm going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I'm not a beggar, but I'm gonna do something where I request super chat so that I can go over to New Orleans and support this young man the best way I could. That's what I want to do. And I'm going to ask the Lord, because I know I'm going to be able to do it, because I feel like this case, it makes me feel like it's bigger than what we think it is. And I'm wondering, when did the corruption start? And I'm willing to go over there and find out. I'm willing to put my boots on the ground, even with what I'm doing, because I'm going to continue to do what I do. But I'm willing to go over to New Orleans, at least to start off. I'll go over there just to take a peeky. I'll go over there for a week. And I will ask my super chat to raise for that trip. And because we all going to be there. It ain't like y'all big nosy greedy asses ain't going to be talking about, you ain't do no recording. Yes, I'm recording now. I'm right here. Matter of fact, I'm across the street. This is the jail. And you know I'm going to do it. And y'all know, y'all better know it. I will do it by my damn self. I promise you to the Lord, he's my highest. I will do it by my lonesome. And I have no problems with it. And I think I'm praying that this happens soon, because he's on his way back in, and he will be making it back in safely. And I'm calling for any activist to step in to bring him in. I'm calling for any activist to step in to bring him in. And you better know it. Peter say he had to go through his experience to further his conscience. Everything is done as there is a reason for the outcome. Hey, Queen. Hey, Peter. And you know what, Peter, this might be a good time for you to step on and talk to me for a few minutes and tell me what your perspective of it is. And I'm surprised that Clue Studio didn't step up. But I feel like you just said, you done with it. Now come in. The problem that I'm having with that, him coming in, Peter, it's a lot on his head right now to get in there. I mean, don't forget, they even got a $50,000 reward out for him. He can't hide his face. So eventually somebody's gonna help him get in. And I wish that whoever help him in a peaceful way and let him come to you and walk him in. And guess what? You'll be the receiver of that 50K if you do it in peace with him. And the Lord is going to bless you. And you better know it. Because he's going to get back in. And he's going to get there safely. And I'm calling for any activist, the Benjamin Crops, should I call this one? Jesse Jackson, where you at? I could be wrong. Jesse? Hey, Jesse, is you around? Hey, Jess. And rest in peace if he is. And hey, don't come for me, Jess. I'm blessed. I'm telling you now. Okay. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Bring some of those activists in. Lil Wayne, he called your name. You already are something. Help his family out. Help his mama. You got the means to do it. Help him. Bring him in. Even if it's just to save him. It's a bullet on his head right now. And I'm really trying to come out of this story, but I can't. Because every time I watch it, that's why I ended it so quick last time, because I had to kind of find my emotions there. Because sometimes when you feel so strong about something, it's like nothing can tear you from it. And I'm saying nothing because I can relate to him on the other side as well. See the difference with him and I had a chance because I was already in. See, he on the outside trying to plead his innocence. I was on the outside physically, but I didn't have nothing on the inside. But I'd rather have taken it the way I had to take it than for him to be on the side that he on. And I know exactly how he feel when he say, I'm innocent and I didn't do it. I know how he feel. I know how he feel. And then they hold you to it from the other side because they did me like that. They held me to it, honestly, because of my looks. And she said she was pregnant. And they're holding him because he had a record. And then they're looking at, you could call it his footprints on his face. But he say he not the same person anymore. You don't think his own conscience beating him up? If it bothers him about having those tattoos on his face, if it truly bothers him, do y'all know that's his conscience and it ain't yours? That means mind your damn business and get to your conscience truth. Mind your damn business. Mind your business. Mind your business, mind your business, Harpo. Mind your business, mind your goddamn business. Mind your business. Mind your damn business. Heard the girl tell me, oh yeah, how we know you changed? How we know? Well, we know your talking ass ain't changed because you steady in people business, asking them why they changed. And if they just know, mind your business, mind your business, mind your business, mind your goddamn business. Mind your damn business. Mind your business. And then mind your business business. And get you some money. Just mind your business. People don't got to tell you they changed. That ain't your business. Your business is to make sure you change. But just because I might have had things going, that don't mean you get to hold me to that. You don't get to hold me to my past, and it's 30 years later, the way they doing me. They hold you. They hold you to a past. They hold you to your looks. They hold you to your height. They hold you because you got tattoos. I mean, what do you let go of? If you steady holding, I mean, damn, what room do you have to let anything go? Because y'all steady holding somebody to something. Why can't you just hold people to them? If that system is corrupt, and I could pull this good stunt off and go over there in the streets of Louisiana, because guess what? You don't think they'll talk to me? How you doing? You don't think they'll talk to me over there? I guarantee you I could raise this money. I'm going to look up the flight. I'm going to definitely look up the flight. And every single one of my lives, I'm going to ask for a donation to my Cash App. I surely am. And that's going to happen for his safe recovery. And I'm asking an activist to step in just to bring him in. Step in to bring him in. Step in to bring this young man in, whether he's guilty or not. Step in to bring him in. Now, I wonder, did anybody hear me say that at the back of the church? Because church houses, is you out there? Is anybody out there that goes to a church? You know what I do? I use my taco sauce. Is there anybody out there? Anybody that has a church? And that church have a heart, because you know y'all live by the Bible book, don't you? You live by the building walls, don't you? Church. Is there anybody that goes to the church? Hey, churches, would you step in and help us bring this young man in, church? I mean, y'all get your sick and your shut-in money, don't you? Hey, church, isn't this a time where you should come together in neighborhoods, church? And yes, I got my seasoning. This is from the Mexicans. I put this it right here on watermelon. Yeah, I did. Listen, church. I ain't listen to church. Come here, church. Church, come here. Hey, church. If you got a church out there, you read a Bible. Is there anybody that'll go along with me? Can we get an activist out here to bring him in, please? Hey, church. Hey, Bible books readers and others. Would y'all please help us bring him in? Thank you, church. Thank you, pastor, evangelist, missionary, deacon, deaconesses, anybody in the back of the church, because all y'all pay your tithings, don't you? Okay, church. All I was doing was talking to the church. Anybody got a problem with that? Go share this to your churches. Y'all, them people must say heard me. Y'all don't know y'all in the hashtag Saiddit community. And I'll say it twice. And I'll say it again, church. Can y'all step in? We're calling all activists. Step in to bring him in. Church.
Is the corruptest jails in the state of Louisiana. Why was I even incarcerated with a woman saying that this never happened? This is this woman's name. This is the charge, domestic abuse violation. This is about the shit in St. Tammany. Why was I in Orleans Parish? Why was I even in jail? That's what I'm trying to show y'all. That's why I left the jail. And they have a lot more brothers that's innocent, just like me, that's trying to prove their innocence. That's why they ran. Jason Williams, the sheriff, Susan Hudson, these people are corrupted. These people was talking to St. Tammany and telling St. Tammany they gonna sentence me behind this and telling St. Tammany if they can't go. That's why I left the jail. And they have a lot more brothers that's innocent, just like me, that's trying to prove their innocence. That's why they ran. Jason Williams, the sheriff, Susan Hudson, these people are corrupted. These people was talking to St. Tammany and telling St. Tammany they gonna sentence me behind this and telling St. Tammany if they can't give me, St. Tammany gonna get me. You see what I'm saying? Behind a woman that's a grown adult that never stated that I ever raped her. They have a detective that's over the case that's trying to pursue charges on me because of my prior history. Who I was in the past is not who I am today. So I'm asking for the media. I don't even have a lawyer to help me. I'm asking for help. That's why I ran. You feel me? I'm a grown man, man. I have kids. I have a mother. I have a baby mother, a child, my children mother. Like it's a lot going on. And that's why I ran. I need help. You feel what I'm saying? Orleans Parish in St. Tammany is one of the corruptest parishes in the world. And I'm asking for help. It's a lot of corruption. It's jiggins, all type of stuff going on, and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing. In the state of Louisiana, this is something that needs to go under a federal investigation. What's going on? How they having cases? Why Antoine Massey was in jail if the
what is juggins? What is juggins? I'm really wanting to know what is juggins.
Hey, Chaotic Truth. This is Queen. How you doing?
Hey, Chaotic. Huh.
Hey, Chaotic Truth.
What is juggins? He just said there's juggins and everything else. Somebody tell me what is juggins, or is that stabbing people?
all type of stuff going on, and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing. In the state of Louisiana, this is something that needs to go under a federal investigation. What's going on? How they having cases? Why Antoine Massey was in?
Because when you think about it, he says that Louisiana is the highest rated state in the world that has incarceration. But I wonder why. Because if they that strict, if Louisiana is that strict the way it seems like it, and I need to Google all this. Yes, this will be to goddamn 10 you. I will be coming back to this every other day. You better know it. So don't come if you don't post to. Come if you post to. Join the stage if you're supposed to. And I'm going to be talking about this every day. So stay or go. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I want to know, because clearly the state attorney is in on this. He got the proof right there. Clearly. But I want to know. I got to call Carmela, because I truly want to know, what would it be? What kickbacks are they getting? What's the kickback? Yeah, I'm finna call somebody I know from there. Y'all must be thought I was crazy. People gonna start understanding when I call them, they're supposed to answer just like that. They're gonna start remembering that. Watch. The call not going through. Damn, did they block y'all lines over there in New Orleans because this man on the run? Because why that call ain't go through, it didn't even circulate. I'm trying to figure out. This is way bigger. What would the kickbacks be if New Orleans has the highest rate for incarceration? We need to find out the highest rate of what? Highest rate of blacks, highest rate of black women and men arrested, the highest rate of what? That's the first thing I want to know. And then I want to know, what's the highest rate of color? What's the highest rate of this? Then I want to know, what is the kickbacks? What is the kickbacks? kickbacks? What is the kickbacks? What is the kickbacks for these people to be arrested in New Orleans? What is the kickbacks, dummies? What is the kickbacks? What is the kickbacks? I need somebody to write stuff down for me. Kickbacks. What is the kickback, you little stank ass state attorney? Is that Susan Hudson? See, I'm gonna have to come back to y'all because then we got to talk about who all these dumb people is that thought they was gonna just get away with this. Do y'all know the top investigation should be going on right now for me? But because this young man is on the run, because this young man is on the run, I don't know if I'm gonna eat the story up or if I'm gonna hold off because I could go into the story, but I'm really wanting him to get on in there. I want him to get on in there because if he get on in there, I'm gonna get on over there. By any means, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get on over there, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna get on over there again. You know what I did? And I'm gonna have a shirt called "Get On Over There." I'm gonna have a shirt say "Get On Over There." That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get on over there, boy. I'm gonna say "Get on over there." You better know it. Y'all see him in that background. And no, I don't know how the hell I did it, but it's done. God damn it. Yeah, I got on the bourbon. Y'all know I got to give y'all some of that too. Pow. That's just a brief intermission. Pow. I think I'm back. I feel like I'm back. I feel like I'm back because I'm going to get this ass right here. I was waiting on Carmelo to come in. They had to messed around and pissed me off with Carmelo. They pissed me off so bad with Carmelo Anthony until I said, "Whoa, Jesus, did they just say what to the queen? Did they just say what to this queen?" And when they went in, boy, I think I went through that thing like a woodpecker. I went there chopping at that ass. I said, "What they did? Yeah. What they got? So I think I'm about to go down that road again. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't understand nothing. All I can tell you is there's some sorry ass black men out here. Don't throw no licks at me. I don't give a damn. Y'all know if I said it, hey, you in that the community you in, it said hashtag said it. That means if you up over here, you said it, goddamn it, you meant it. You said it, goddamn it, you're telling the truth about it. You said it, goddamn it, you can stand firm up in it, around it. And you said it, goddamn it, because I said it. Now what? I mean, I done did all the saids. I done said what I said. And hey, listen, and didn't I respect you when I said it? That's the thing about me. Hey, I ain't telling no stories. I ain't telling no damn white lies. I ain't listen, I'm telling small black lies. As y'all talk about black lies big, man, y'all lying. You get a white lie in your ass, you be like, what? Did they really do that? That's the worst type of damn lie. That's a white lie. You know, who told y'all a white lie was small? Them lies. No worries. No worries. Y'all can't keep up with me. So I be all over the place. Get back. Lord. Yeah, I said that. They don't want to talk about the imprisonment of the black men. But off topic, they would be talking about this. But if you notice right now on topic, where we got a black man on the run, we don't care if he's telling the truth at that point. But why can't we get him in? Why don't I see any black men channels around here saying get him in? Why is nobody like asking for this man to get in safely. The channels ain't talking about that. But it's channels around here still talking about people over there in Texas. I said, don't they throw a stick, I'm gonna hit your ass with a brick head. Channels around here from Texas, around here talking about deaths from 18 years ago, 5 years ago, and they be full in the chat. But if we can look at the world and see that we can save this one black man by taking him in, you don't know what this one black man may have uncovered to be out here and then go back in. That means it shows me that what's more important, Corey Holcomb, why y'all ain't talking about it? Ain't you mean to tell me ain't nobody, literally, honestly, y'all, is everybody saying, oh, because he got a record, let him stay out there? He did that to himself. I'm just wondering, why has nobody said anything about this? He's literally exposing. Why is no one saying anything? Why are there no rallies or anything? Why hasn't nobody questioned? Why hasn't I seen anything about the feds have stepped in yet? Why? I'm just not understanding. Why has nothing been really taken into consideration? Because I know the men that came back in probably had a lot to say, and they should be having cameras on them at all times. They're my questions. I want to know why we ain't get an update yet. I mean, we not important. We already got one of our young black men trying to plead his truth on the outside. And y'all can't settle our minds on no way, shape, or form. Is any of these accusations true? Can we randomly choose 10 people and interview them out of there? Y'all probably don't hear this song. Y'all know I had to come out of that zone. Boop, boop. Y'all know what? Y'all, I want y'all to tell me if y'all think this right. Somebody that I know messaged me one day. True story. Somebody that I know messaged me the other day and said, I'm hungry. Buy me lunch. I'll pay you back. Now, mind you, this is not somebody that you always talk to. This is not somebody that you like, oh, this is a serious message. Whatever it was. When I finally read it, I'm like, oh, that must have been a joke. Because the way this person wrote that, I mean, it was like Kenny Gardy-ish. It was something, I'm like, this can't be real. Like, this had to be a joke once I read it. Moral to the story is this. I get another message today. Oh, I said, I apologize that I was just reading your message. I said, were you serious? Oh, well, I know, with a man like me, you can't blah, 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 and you just, that's why you couldn't help me then. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, dude. I mean, did I do you? Like, what's wrong? Like, how did we get here? Like, now, the moral to the story was, and then he ended it with, oh, are you coming to so-and-so and so and home going? So I said, okay, but what do you mean by home going? This is his brother. Oh, he passed away. So I'm saying to myself, wait, you called me. I said, when was this? He sent me the obituary. He passed away back on May 21st, but the funeral is coming up. I've got messages from this guy at least 7 or 8 times. Did anybody else out there think that it would have been something to say, hey, my brother passed away? Like through any of those conversations, like I just find that so strange that this person, and it wasn't just that, to even bring it up today. And so I said, oh, I didn't know. Why didn't you tell me? The response was, oh, I thought you seen it on Facebook. And my response should have been, but when have you seen me on Facebook? And that's for real. Like, and when did you start back on Facebook? Because I thought you were banned from Facebook per your conscience. But anywho, I just wanted to get that off my chest because I'm like, IAE, is it me or was that rude and not common courtesy? I mean, I think that was, it was insensitive. It was insensitive. I just told him it was I said, I didn't think you were serious about buying you. I'm hungry. Like, God damn, like, man, ain't you grown? Ain't you growner than me? Like, what do you think I want to hear? You think I want to hear you talking like that to me? No, because I started accepting that behavior from you. Then guess what? You think that's the conversation all the time. Hell to the no. I don't want to play. It's like, for me, stupid games like that, I don't want to play it, and I'm not. And I kind of hope that that person find this video and then comment. Hey, I'm not kidding. I'll go back and forth in the comment and I'll add y'all. I'll do a part 2. I'll do this video and then I add that conversation on. Because I might just stir the water and do that anyway. I might just copy this and send it to them, but not no time soon. It's gonna have to be one of them days when I feel like playing. Yes, I had to I had to swap the story out. I had to swap the story out because it's my story. And I'm telling it. God damn it. You better know it. I'm telling this damn story, and I'm gonna tell it how I feel like telling. And I had to calm down just now because I was about to go in for the butt kill. Bah! I'm kind of upset. I'm so upset on the inside until all I could do is I had to take that story back. I had to bring it on back into motion. I had to realize that I had to settle down. I had to realize that I had to not become a vulture. I had to realize that I'm going to give these people one more chance, because if I got to ask one more question and this video ain't over yet, they really going to let me know that they guilty. Matter of fact, all the names that I got right here, they guilty by association, if you ask me. And we must bring them down. I'm gonna have to sick them claw dogs on this story. Ooh, doggy. Ow. I'm gonna have to sick them claw dogs on damn. Oh, buddy. Yes, I can't believe this. I'll be having to settle down. I'll be having to simper down. I'll be having to be like, ooh, doggy, because I'll be done got so mad. Because just to think about it, listen, it's actually bigger than the jail. It's bigger than the jail because the jail is like, when I look at it, the jail is like the prison system on top of it, like the cage. The jail is like this, but the jail isn't the one that's sentencing them, because when you go inside the facility, those employees are already there. So those employees aren't worried about bringing people in because they're already there. So that means this corruption started outside of the prison system. So if it started outside of the prison system, then what does that mean? Because if it started outside of the prison system, then what you got outside of the prison and the jail system, you got the state attorney's office. That's like a hand on the clock. And then you got my Lord to Jesus. You got the public defender office. That's another seconds on the clock. My Lord to Jesus. Then you got the po that pick them up. My Lordy land. That's another hand on the clock. Should I go down the list? Because that means we got a corrupt ass state. That should have sucker punched them commissioners, because they got to understand that it didn't. No, y'all not going to cheat me. You can't, because it go too far up the ladder. Like, what is this kickback? They got to be getting some sort of kickbacks, because if the highest rate in the world, ain't no way y'all gonna goddamn tell me that even after Katrina, them people over there cutting up like that to go to jail, and they know they in a corrupt system. You got to be done lost your damn mind. You're not telling the truth. There's lie. They lying. They lying. The lies go deeper than that damn jail. Think about it. No employee in the jail is going outside of the jail. They civilians now. They're not going outside the jail to bring inmates in. The inmates are sent to them. So if the inmates are sent to them, they only in the cage too. They just over the other cage, but they're in the cage too, because they don't go in and out the door all day. State attorneys go get cigarettes, they go do this, they get they do day, they do it all. They got more freedom than you have with that kicking all day, buzzing in and all of that stuff. They honestly don't give a damn if you come there or not. The point that I'm trying to make is, if they only housing, who's bringing them in? Who's sending them in? So what we say, the police department corrupt? But if the police department corrupt, then the corruption should stop at the state attorney's office. But how could it stop at the state attorney's office if Anton Massey got paperwork to show that he's not supposed to be in there? So the state attorney's office is supposed to clear it through the judge and everything. And then those papers are supposed to be sent over to the jail for release. So why did the jail not get that paperwork? See, we're going to look at the jail, but the jail, we have a problem with you too, because juggings, and I'm trying to understand, what is juggings? Is that stabbings, Lord? And juggings by who? Y'all might have to shut that jail down. And I'm telling you, I never came and asked my chats or anybody for a super chat. If I did, I said, you need to super chat me because you asking a whole lot of questions. That's when I was being nice to my men only live. I've been a little bit upset with them. I'll get my my Guida back. And now I don't know what a Guida is. And listen, I do need to stop, pause, time out. Hey to everybody in the back of the church. This your girl Queen DD. You don't know who Mimi is, easy. Okay, T. Yes, this is Queen. Welcome, 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 welcome. All my parking lot pimps, all my parking lot pimp is. Y'all don't got to be in the parking lot today because this ain't men's only. So you don't have to be in the parking lot if you don't want to. This is an open panel. And this me talking about this young man, because I actually didn't even, when I tell you this, I've been dissecting this right here on my parking lot pimp and pipettes. I've been dissecting this story for the last damn hour and a half. I told y'all I can take, how long was this damn video? This video was 9 minutes. I don't know why I'm still talking about it at 1 hour and 39 minutes. The reason why I'm still talking about it, y'all, because y'all asking me, and I'm going to tell y'all why I'm talking about it, is because there's a lot of questions. So I just want to tell y'all hi and welcome and thank you for flying in, even though you didn't come in, but I still know you watching me. And I appreciate you. But y'all know the golden rule. 1 rule, have fun. 2 rules. This is a rule. This is not a show. I'm telling y'all, bad people, this is just me. I'm telling you again that this is not a show. Okay? It's not a show. Whatever my moves go in that second, that's what y'all gonna get. And the last rule, take your garbage with you when you leave. Don't leave it out there in my parking lot. Don't come over here trying me, because y'all better know I am one of the biggest trolls around, especially when you ruffle my tail fannies a little bitty. Because, I haven't even began on this man. And I really am supposed to be riding these men, especially the black ones, because they be the main ones on social media, acting as if they so concerned and they so this and the women this. I mean, they always throw fingers at women. But I'm going to tell you about one of them. This particular one, child, Sassy Cat Urban. Listen, I'm saying Urban Affairs. Sassy Cat. The question was, to the women, like myself, the queen, he had the galls to want me to answer the question. And you know what his question was? What do men want? I couldn't believe it. I said, you want me to answer? I said, I really can't answer that for a man. I mean, why do I have to answer, Sassy Cat? Why do I have to answer to a man what a man wants? And then when he said, well, I know what women want, he said, he said women want a man to protect her. Did I tell y'all I got on the bourbon? I know y'all can't hear that song, but it's there. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, I hope y'all hit the like button. I never even remember to ask y'all to hit the like button. Hit the like, comment, share, subscribe. Or if you don't do anything else, I say get to know me. And I mean that, damn it. I'm not kidding you. Yes, I had to take another intermission because y'all didn't hear me tell y'all how far up the chart it go with these criminals. Your criminals with them criminals over there in New Orleans. Yo, criminals over there. It ain't just the jail that's a criminal. It's the state attorney goddamn office that's a criminal. It's the sheriff department that's a criminal. And hey, we better not find out that governor have nothing to do with that. Because it sounds like it's some kickbacks going on. What is the kickback? What y'all paying back the Katrina money? What's the kickbacks? What's the kickbacks? I wish that I had somebody, and I've been trying to call one person I know. And boy, y'all better not let us catch fire on this particular situation right here. Y'all think I'm kidding? Try to call again. Because I really, really, really am interested in knowing. At the end of the day, it makes no sense to me. That young man said, and I am going to look it up, but I'm going off of what his video is saying right now, and I believe him. He said, this man is telling the truth. This man is telling the truth. I'm telling you, this man is telling the truth. It's something bad and corrupt going on over there. Watch, I'm gonna get her on. What is the kickbacks? This young man said New Orleans is the highest rated with arrest in the world. Let's take a brief break.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better.
Yes, I had to go to the bathroom. I'm back, baby. Whew. Now I feel a little bit more energized. Let me see who's in this chatty watty. I did welcome and welcome and welcome, and I said, "Hey, Gotten, how you doing?" I don't know if Gotten's still here, but hey, Gotten, that's your shout out. Next time, Gotten, you need to make sure you drop your handle down there because Gotten has a channel as well. So, Gotten, if you're here in the house, drop your link. Let us know you just dropped your link. Get back in here, drop your link. Jug, thank you so much, Jug. Promote her. Don't forget, grab those memberships, content, upcoming events. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Hey, Martin. Martin say, yo, there he go with that yo. But hey, Martin, thank you for making sure you said Queen. What's the guys? How you doing? Hey there, Martin. Where have you been? Hey, Martin. I would like to set up to speak with you like Sunday at like 6 o'clock. If you still here, Martin, let me know if that's a deal. You know what I'll do? I'll at you and just respond, please. Martin said, Queen. Hey, Martin. I'm a man. You is? Oh, my Lord and land. I got a bourbon on. You okay today? Okay. See, talk to you later. Blue Studio say, do I have 3 wishes? Well, now you can get 3 wishes. Give them to me. Tell me what they are. Clue say CT is the homie. Yeah, I like CT. That's my friend too. I don't know about the homie, but yeah, I like CT. And listen, y'all, that's a shout out. That is Chaotic Truth. If he was here, I would tell him to drop his link in the chat. But anyway, y'all go check out Chaotic Truth. I mean, that's what I'm telling y'all. It be so much ruckus going on. I'm like, damn, you be like this. And when you see Chaotic be sitting there with that 15 breast suit on, and Chaotic say, and he had them glasses on, y'all, and and ever so often Chaotic jump up like this. he say what he say, and then he get a flow back to everybody else, and they be like that. I'm talking about that's some real white and black issues going on over there. Going over there, and y'all check out Chaotic Truth. I'm telling you. I even told Chaotic, I'm going to send this message to him and tell Chaotic he need to step in this. If you want to do something, at least raise some sort of awareness about it. Hey, let them argue. I don't care what because all they're going to do is talk about his tattoos. So, okay, make it a big deal. Who gives a damn? Long as they get in the air. Boom. That's why I'm going to send that to him. I'm going to use my one pass. And I'm going to see. I'm going to see if this one request get answered. Yes, there's music going on, so please don't look at me like I'm just bopping, and lopping like this for no reason, because I'm not. It is literally music going on. I mean, I don't really know what kind of music. I can only tell you I hear a beat and it made me do like this. It's not like I hear some music just make you want to say, y'all can't hear the music? I get it from I know y'all hear that music. I can hear that music. If I can hear that music, y'all asses can hear that music. But I ain't even gonna play them games because somebody gonna say, I don't hear the music. Yeah, you don't hear the music because you are not listening like me. I mean, that'll be a good ass reason why you ain't hearing the music like me. Yes, I talk to myself and somebody out there listens. I don't give a damn if it's one of you. Peter said he had to go through his experience to further his conscience. Everything is done as there is a reason for the outcome. You know what Peter Piper Pope been making? Thank you so much for that. I'm glad you came in and you dropped that clue and you dropped that hint on him. And basically what I'm going to back up and say Peter is also saying, son, you've already did what you were supposed to do. You cleared your conscience, which is, man, I got to let people know what's going on. You already did that. Now it's time for you to pack it up. Find anybody. I don't care if it's a homeless person. Hey, bless a homeless person. Bless a homeless person and let a homeless person walk you in. Bless a homeless person and let a homeless person walk you in. If you listen, yes. Bless a homeless person and let him walk you in. If there is an advocate out there, if there's one of our big advocates out there, the Al Sharptons, the Benjamin Crumbs, I keep saying Jesse. There's other ones out there, but I'm not trying to get into any specific or particular names. I just shot them out there so y'all will know what I'm talking about. If there's any activists out there, if they are trying to really stand for a community, why can't we save one Black man? Why don't one of you take on the responsibility of bringing this man in safely? Somebody go with him and walk in, because honestly, if I knew who he was, I promise you I'll walk him in. And I got a feeling he'll walk in with me. I promise you. And I probably would, I probably would sit in my car and have to talk to him every day to know that his voice letting me know he okay. If I could walk this man in, I promise you I'll walk him in. And I'll walk him in and I'll say, you hold my hand. I wish I could walk him in. I probably would want to go there sooner. I would. If I was able to raise the money, I would go there. I would go there to find him and see if he'll walk in with me. Yep.
In jail if the woman, the victim, the wrong woman, not a child, the wrong woman stated that he never raped her, he never beat her, he was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the date right here. This is the drop form from the district attorney office. This woman when did this. I didn't do this. Look, it's legally dated. So I'm asking please for help. Young boy, Meek Mills, people, LBL, you know what I'm saying? People that been through the system that know it's corrupt. Lil Wayne, Donald Trump, please, I'm asking for help. You know what I'm saying? When I get back in custody, I'm asking y'all please to come and help. You feel what I'm saying? I'm asking the world I'm letting y'all know I'm not a raper, man. I'm not, none of that. None of that. I'm a good person. I am a father that want to be in my children's life.
He said he a good person. He's a father. He said he want to be in his children's life. Hey, some of those single dads out there, you think this might be a good cause so that he could get back to his kids' life? Hey, single dads, y'all thought y'all was exempt? Hey, single dads, especially Black men. I told y'all I'm going to throw all the shade I can, but y'all thought I was going to come from one direction. I came from about 4 directions so far. Hey, single dads out there. Hey, single dads out there that's actually raising their children. You think this is a good cause that maybe you should step in and help? You think maybe this is a cause where we can take and make sure that one dad, make it back in the system, and we pray that he make it back on the outside to be with his children? Hey, single dads. Any single dads out there? Hey, single dads. I mean, you got a heart for children. You know how it feels not to be in your kid life. If you don't know how I feel for you know that there's an absent parent. So there are single dads out there that's still hurting behind that other absent spouse. For whatever reason, they're not there. But you're not raising your kids together. And as a man, and you had to raise your kids by yourself, that makes you extra special in my book. And it's extra special in my book because I had a dad that raised me with my brothers. And so many people judge me. I go on go to other people with their little stinking raggedy ass houses. I go over there and visit them, and then they half roll the red carpet out to me. I say, "What you said, boy?" And then I get over there, and then they, "Oh, you only saying it because you're a feminist. You only saying that because you're a woman, and women always do this." And I'm saying to myself, listen to these kids. Listen to these rathering kids right here. These are the type of kids that you sit back and say, they go one chipmunk, then there's a rat. They go another chipmunk, then there's a sassy cat. You do stuff like that with people like that, Urban. And at the end of the day, I'm saying to myself, what do you mean? What does a woman have to do with this? A woman didn't raise me. Men did. Boop. What y'all thought? Because a man raised you, you got to be a tomboy? No, I had the right to wear tennis shoes when I felt like it, but that wasn't my forte. Only when I played basketball and I had to get on them girls' ass. They'll tell you about, man, please. Y'all better know about when my path changed. Because I'm telling you who I was supposed to be. Y'all look it up in the 1990s. Her name is Katrina McClain. Her dad's name was Eddie McClain. He was my principal. And she was over in Japan playing basketball. Because it wasn't here in the United States. And in my mind, in my heart, guess what was happening? I knew I was going to be the first one in the world, in the United States. I ain't going over there. I was set. I had it. I got to let it go now. I had it. And my path got changed. And I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. I thought I missed it. But for a long time in my life, I did miss it. I missed it. But a few years ago, something started saying, no, you missed it, but I'm about to show you how you can catch it on the other side, because you can let your past go. It don't matter what they say. Because I know I could let mine go. Because I know where my heart at. And if a person say they let their past go, who are you to bring it back up? He let his past go. So y'all Black single dads, what happened in y'all past? Did something happen to your spouse? Did something happen to the other half of the mother? Did something happen? Whatever happened, it's in the past, right? You still don't want to hold that person, or you wish you can get that back. What about when a person like him, he want to get home so that he can have a past and a future for his children? Why y'all ain't stepped in yet? Y'all don't think this is important? What if he's telling the truth? Because he's telling the truth. It's bigger than the jail. That means we need to go in the state. That's the state. You need to go in the whole, you got to clean the whole state up. It's bigger than a jail. The jail is nothing but the cage. It's outside of the jail. Susan, I don't know why I keep coming back to Susan Hudson. Yeah, they gave other name. He said Jason is Jason Williams, and he said the sheriff, and he said a couple other ones. Either way it go, the officers, the deputies inside the jail only receive. Who is distributing? We got to back this up. It goes deeper than it ain't. Matter of fact, it ain't the jail no more, damn it. It's not the jail, dumbasses. It's not the jail. It's not the jail anymore. Can I tell you back? Hey, listen, anybody listening? It ain't the jail. It's not the jail. It's not the jail. The corruption is outside of the jail. The jail is the cage. He said there's a lot of people in there just like that. Yes, I'm going to look it up. He said that the state of Louisiana have the highest arrest rate in the world. He said it. I'm going on what he said. Yes, I'm going to investigate. It can't be the jail. The jail is just the cage. Don't you know that deputy is inside the cage too? All that deputy here is clicking and clacking and buzzing and ringing and trays, line, but child. That's all you hear. You don't think they don't know how to block that out? You don't think those particular officers and stuff, when they leave from those jails, you don't think they really need to decompose? But on the other hand, they got to go home and deal with the spouses, deal with the bills, deal with the chilling, because they don't know how it feel to be inside them type of jails. So I wonder, when you inside them type of jails, do you get the right to treat people the way you want to treat them, your raggedy ass deputies, you? Because yes, I done been there, and y'all deputies in there, I'm gonna get on y'all stink asses too. Y'all deputies in there, I don't know what makes y'all think y'all's better than people. And then you got a life out here too. So y'all mean to tell me how many jail cells we gonna go into? Because didn't we just have this problem over there up in yonder, New York? Didn't we have the same goddamn problem over there with deputies? So hey, deputies, is y'all on the line right here? Do y'all need to start getting tested? Because I'm sure y'all going crazy. You're going crazy on the other side, and y'all don't know how to tell it because y'all another one that's prideful. Hey, deputies. Hey, deputies. Hey, deputies, wake up. I'm talking about this deputies all over the world. Because listen, they are very cranky as deputies. They come in with attitudes. You know why? Because they already feel like they got their foot on top of your neck. And they try to treat you and mistreat you and talk to you any kind of way, and then will lock you up and lock you down. And then, oh my goodness, you happen to see them in the real world. And they is got a lot of adulteryismness going on in them relationships. But when you up in there, you got all the strength and you got all the power. Those deputies are rude. All you got to do is hit the check. And a lot of them probably need, just like officers on the streets, a lot of those deputies probably should do mental testing too, to see have they lost it. You can lose it and still be in control. But you in a whole nother situation when you got to see people going and coming all day, every day. And y'all don't really get paid good, tell the truth. I'm sure it's a stressful situation, but I don't understand, why should a deputy get away with not having to admit that they're going through mental health, but everybody else should, of color too. I'm saying everybody, but I just expressed something a little bit past the of color. Damn it. I'm not understanding. So, single dads, back to you. Why aren't y'all involved? Deputies, why are y'all not taking mental stress tests and stuff like that? And no, I don't mean once a year on your annual. Why are you not doing that like every 3 months or something? Hell, it depends on where you at. Every month at different facilities with random people. Y'all should still have enough for Katrina money. I wonder, did they have I wonder, was it cameras in there? Because it is a lot of jails these days that have cameras. I wonder, did they have cameras? And you know what? Here's my problem. That's a jail. That's just a regular jail. So how long? Wait. Okay, y'all, first of all, I've been asking, what is juggins? He said it. He said it be juggins in there. So I'm wondering, is he saying jabbins and like guts with the knifes? What is he saying that he said juggins? So I'm trying to figure out, what is it that he's trying to say? Because if he's saying like they be stabbings in there, I want to know, since when you go to jail and stay in the jail so long until you go to stabbing people. Like, why are you in the jail protecting yourself? I thought folks most so protect themselves when they go to prison. Jail is your damn, when you go to jail, that's heavy compared to going to the prison. So why are they in prisons? Why are they in jails even acting that aggressive? How long is it before a case is I'm confused. I want to know how long. I'm gonna have to adopt somebody. Every one of my lives, what I'm gonna start doing, because as these lives grow, I'm gonna have to adopt anybody in the chat that I think deserve it. Yeah, I said that. I said if I think they deserve it, y'all keep on playing. Watch, y'all gonna be paying for movie tickets. Keep playing. Watch. That's when y'all gonna be at a show. Anyway. How long these people sitting in the jail before they get sentenced to go to prison? Because I could have swore it's called Orleans Parish Jail. Unless a jail ain't a jail like, well, I know a jail to be. Is they jailed a different type of jail? Is they jail like a prison cell? Like, what is the difference in they jail and then a regular jail? I mean, y'all don't got them type of bars, do you? Y'all got glass doors. Like, what is it? What is it that makes this jail? I'm so confused. Like, I would want to know. I honestly would want to see the inside of this place. I want to see the inside of the place. Number one, I want to see it. The reason why I would want to see the inside of that jail, because I want to see how is this jail set up to where the men, how is this jail? This must have been a prison. Okay, wait. It had, okay, one of the guys that they say escaped was a convicted murderer. So why would he have been there? Because it's a jail. I'm gonna have to confirm that because I think it's a jail. I want to see how this place is set up on the inside. Because if he was sitting there, because he never said he was sentenced, so he had to be at a regular jail. How does this regular jail look? And how many people go there and sit that goddamn long? It's a jail. So you're telling me everybody in New Orleans that go to jail, they go to jail and have to sit in there so long until they don't ever know when they're going to get a goddamn court date? I can't wait to talk to my friend because I want to know. I want to look up the convicted. If anybody there can help me, I would like to look up some of the people that know someone at that jail. I'm going to ask for that every day. That has been to that jail, that has been in jail, or is even in there now. I'll take on that responsibility too. Because if I got enough support, I'm going to get over there. Because if there's anybody out there that knows someone that, if you know someone that knows someone that is either in Orleans Parish Jail now, send it to me, send the name. I want to talk to you about them. Share it out. If someone else may know someone, share it out. Because what the last thing that you want to do is let them shut the case, especially when they walk him back in. Because they're going to let him out. Because now the pressure is on them now. They might try to charge him with an escape. Under the circumstances, I definitely would be the court blessing for this little young man to be free, because under the circumstances, he did what he had to do to expose this prison, this jail. Because had he not, when was he going to come home? I've never heard his voice before. But we're going to make sure. This is horrible. This is way, I'm telling this, everybody that I've called out, I even called out the church people. I even called out hell. Matter of fact, I ain't just call out the church people. I even called Chaotic. Y'all think I'm joking? This is from earlier today. I even said to Chaotic, and I'm going to say it again, and then I'm going to send this right here to him. I'm just showing y'all that I've already been through this. At the end of the day, I've called out so many people because I don't understand why, whether he's innocent or not, why don't us blacks and people band together to get him back in safely? I'm calling for an advocate to get him back in safely. I'm calling any men, because whether he's innocent or not, wouldn't it look better for us to get him back in? And then y'all understand and realize that this man is going to be a monument if we can get him back in safely. If I was able to raise the money and I can walk the streets and look for him, I would do whatever I have to do to get him back in. I promise you I'll go to war. Now listen now, a lot of them days, y'all, you better know it, I'm going to have on heels. You better know it. And if I come into your establishment, I'm expecting you to give me a plate. I can't wait to say, hey, y'all, yes, I'm sitting in New Orleans. Because not only is we going to get him back safely and we're going to get him out safely, we going to go inside them damn jails and get them to talking first. See, sometimes you can't start from the top. The top get way too big. The top might get way too big, but I can tell you what, if you creep through them woods long enough, you're going to come upon some prey. Yes, you is. We are going to continue this on 2 days a week. So Anton Massey, I will be talking about Anton Massey every Sunday and Wednesday at 2 p.m. Yes, I know today is Monday, but it will be on every Sunday at every Wednesday and Sunday at 2 p.m. So y'all make sure y'all start tuning in. Y'all start dropping in. Y'all start leaving me some clues, because I'm not going to let it go. It's other videos that I could have brought to you, and I said, no, let me reintroduce this young man. This is Anton Massey, and he is a monument. And what we need to do is to continue to pray for his safe return back into Orleans Parish Jail. And we're also requesting and making sure that he stay alive until he exit the doors the proper way. And we're also sending some claw dogs out, because my boots gonna damn sure be on the ground, because now I got a target to come for. That's one building, because all you got to do is hit one building first. Because sometimes you got to cut the root down. This your girl Queen DD with DD Saiddit, honey. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't do anything else, do me one favor. Good night, parking lot pimps. Good night, parking lot pimpets. Good night, everybody in the chatty weddy. Good night, good night, good night. But if you don't do anything else, I am going to tell you to get to know me. If you don't get to know